Today, brothers and sisters in Christ, we are now going to reflect a bit on the gospel for today, which is about uh, the gospel according to St. John, chapter 14, verses 7 to 14. And a part of it says, "If you know me, you will know the Father also. Indeed, you know him and you have seen him." So Jesus tells us that if we believe in Him, in Jesus Christ, then we have already seen the Father, not only in Jesus, but also in His works, in His miracles, in His words, in what He says to the people, in what He shows by His example. This is a very important part of our journey because we all want to go to the Father in heaven. And the shortest way to go there is through Jesus. The surest way to go to the Father is through Jesus. And of course, because it is the 1st of May, we are in the year according devoted to Saint Joseph. We are beginning this month with a special remembrance, a special commemoration, a special celebration of Joseph the worker. And in many places, there is a consecration being done or have has been done to consecrate ourselves, the church, to Saint Joseph. You might ask, why do we need to consecrate ourselves to Saint Joseph? Um, is it not sufficient for us to be consecrated to God directly? Of course, we are all called to be consecrated to God, and by virtue of the sacrament of baptism, we are set apart, so to speak, as children of God. Nevertheless, we consecrate ourselves to Saint Joseph because it is like an act of entrusting ourselves to the care, to the protection of Saint Joseph, who has not realized the value of the protection of one's parents. Parents are important because they are there to protect us, to nurture us, to guide us, to set us on the right path, to correct us when we are wrong, to cry with us, to laugh with us, to listen to us. And that is what St. Joseph does. He teaches us how to live our life. He lived as a uh, worker, as a carpenter, as is traditionally said. And like a simple carpenter, he had a very ordinary life. And yet, that ordinary life he lived with extraordinary love. And this is what the church invites us to do, to imitate Saint Joseph, especially in his um, sense of duty, sense of responsibility towards his family, his sense of protection towards Mary and Jesus, his humility, his many virtues, his being a silent worker, his being industrious, his being courteous to his clients, those who come to him to ask for uh, repair work, maybe to 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 ask him to make for them, for example, a table or a furniture. That is what we are expected to think of and to feel, especially during this time of pandemic. We go to Saint Joseph in times of need, and of course, the worst kind of virus which can spread is the virus of sin, the spiritual virus, the kind of virus that um, pushes people to think not of others but only of themselves, to think only of greed, to think only of sinning, to think only of lust. That is why we need a protector so powerful as Saint Joseph. Of course, what we honor him with is what we call in technical terms protodulia. No? So if we uh, give to God alone that which is worship, then to Mary we give what is called uh, eminent veneration, veneration which means showing respect, the highest respect for any creature is to Mama Mary. And following her is Saint Joseph, and that is why before all saints, Saint Joseph is given what is in technical terms proto-dulia, first veneration, literally speaking. And so uh, let us imitate once more Saint Joseph. Let us try to go to Saint Joseph in times of need, whenever we see that our family is undergoing something, or maybe we are not able to focus on prayer, or if we do not even know how to pray, because many saints have um, suggested a devotion to Saint Joseph. To name one, Saint Teresa of Avila. And with this, let us always ask Jesus to always have a trust in Him. Saint Joseph will always tell us how to trust in Jesus. God bless us all.